So today I want you to imagine your favorite teacher, and I want you to invite them into the practice session with you. So maybe this is the person you're learning from now. Maybe it's someone you had lessons from when you were younger, or maybe it's just someone you took a masterclass with, but that one session really stuck with you and you still feel inspired by it today. So you're going to invite this teacher into your practice, and every time you are facing a problem and you want some advice, you ask them, what should I do? And in their voice, you answer yourself. So if you have a difficult passage that you're working on, what would they tell you to do? They'd probably tell you to slow it down, to break it down into small units, to isolate the problem areas, to separate the left and the right hand, to separate the rhythm from the melody, to relax, to release the tension in your shoulders, in your neck, in your face. So all of these things are things that my teachers have said to me, and I can hear them in their voice telling me. And often they've told us these things many times. So it's not hard for us to conjure up their advice in these moments. And what would the teacher say if you played something really well? They would be so generous with their praise. They would say, that's the best I've ever heard you play this piece. That was wonderful. And in the third movement, there was so much fire in your playing, and I really think that you could go further with that fire. I want you to ignite your whole body. I want your whole body to be aflame when you play the third movement. So try it again and try lighting yourself on fire. Really feel the heat and the passion and the flames as you approach this crescendo here. And so these are the voices that we want in our practice. These are the people we want to advise us, to give us that generous, nourishing, and also practical advice that is going to make us feel good about our practice and also make us practice efficiently. And so if we are constantly with the normal voice that we often invite to our practice, which is the bully, imagine if we were learning with them, if we were learning with the teacher who normally accompanies our practice sessions, I don't think we would be here today. We probably would have quit lessons after the first month. So we want these wonderful, kind, nurturing voices. And if you've had a teacher who you've worked with for a while, I think it should be easy to conjure up their voice. And after a while, you may find that it's no longer their voice, but it is your voice. And you really believe your own voice is offering you this wonderful, kind, generous advice. Hi, I'm Erica. I am a musician and music teacher, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more practice tips, motivation, and inspiration. And also share this video with any friends who are also practicing music. And finally, if you like, you can stick around for a short meditation at the end of this video to prepare you for a great day's practice. So happy practicing, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So let's just take a few moments now to prepare the body and the mind for practice. Make your space comfortable. Take out your instrument and any books or music you need for your practice. And then when you're ready, coming to a place of stillness, either sitting or standing, maybe with your instrument. Soft focus in the eyes. And then taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then another inhale, and with the exhale, closing your eyes. We're going to scan through the body from top to bottom, just watching as any tension in the body releases, melts away. Starting at the top of the body, the head, the forehead, the point between the eyebrows, the cheekbones, the lips, tongue, the neck, all the tension releasing, melting away. The shoulders, the upper back, and the chest. The upper half of each arm, the lower half of each arm, the wrists, every muscle in the hands, and in each finger, down each joint all the way to the fingertips, relaxing, releasing the diaphragm, the lower back, the area of the pelvis, the upper half of each leg, the knees, and the lower half of each leg. Every muscle releasing, relaxing. The ankles, the feet, and finally the toes. Every muscle in the body released, relaxed, at ease. And then just sitting for a moment, taking another few breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then when you're ready, blinking the eyes open, ready for practice.